What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, another video. Today we are doing another chameleon cell pour just because I've been having so much fun with these things recently. But it's going to be a monochromatic one. So I'm only using black and white. I'm going to layer it with thin layers in this larger cup. We're going to pour kind of a dirty pour slash ring pour with it and then make chameleon cells. And that's what we're doing today. So I hope everybody's doing fantastic. I have a ton of micro bubbles in this white. When I mixed it, I must have been way too forceful with it, but that's okay. So we're just gonna layer these in. I'm trying to not let them churn because I don't want a whole bunch of grays yet. Because I know when I do the ring pour, they're gonna mix subtly. And I'm making sure that there's plenty of layers for the chameleon cells to pop and actually, expose those layers underneath. But you guys have been really interested in my chameleon cells, so figured I'd do another one. Because, they're fun for me too. Alright. So this is an 8x10 canvas. The colors that I'm using today, it's onyx black and titanium white. They're mixed not with Floetrol, but with the pouring medium from Artist Loft. It's this pouring medium that they have at a 5 to 6 to 1. It's either 5 or 6 to 1. It just depends. So with that, I'm gonna start this little pour here. I'm kind of bracing my hand on the side over here. Actually, I might want to do a spinny do. Because with black and white, I feel like that's going to look really cool. It's so hard for me to keep my hands steady though. That does look really cool. Kind of like with a spiral going on. And I can't wait to see what the layers look like underneath. But yeah, we're already starting to get those grays from the colors in the cups mixing, which is okay. Wow, this little swirl is actually looking pretty cool. It's unfortunate though, like once I reach closer to the end of the cup, the colors seem to be getting more and more like mixed. I guess that's just the nature of the beast. But I think the chameleon cells are still gonna make it look really cool. Got all kinds of cool stuff going on. Let me stop the flow. We've reached the end. Get a paper towel, wipe off my hand, kind of try to center this a little bit because we're going to spin it to spread it so it remains symmetrical. So just light spins, don't need anything crazy. That looks so cool. That looks really wicked the way it is. I'm really curious as to whether or not I really want to mess with this, because it's making this really cool, like feathered out effect. I gave it another light spin just because I'm trying to get good coverage on the canvas. I might do chameleon cells on the outside because there's nothing super interesting on these corners out here, but in the center there is. There really is. Like, I'm stoked about that. So I still haven't gotten more, y'all. There. So I dripped a little bit over here off camera. You can't really tell but I just dripped some on this plastic sheeting. And again, we're gonna take our magic toothpicks. They're not magic, y'all. But I like what's going on in here. I'm not changing that at all. So I think I'm just gonna go in like an arc out here on the edges and try to see what kind of crazy layers come out of this. That's pretty cool looking, actually. Alright, let's continue the trend over here. There's a little too much on the tip there. Get a little bit more. Clean off the edge. There we go. So yeah, it's looking pretty unique. Now, you know, hindsight is 20/20. Now that I'm seeing what these cells are doing, they look cool, but I should have left it alone. What do y'all think? I should have left it be, because it was really cool. But, you know, to each their own. I like experimenting and playing with things. But I think I'm gonna have to paint another white and black, kind of like this one, and then leave it alone, because it was super cool. I mean, it's still cool. It almost looks like the cloud pores that you see from, you know, the best person I know that does that kind of stuff, purling and all that, is Dwight Pores. I mean, if you know who I'm talking about, let me know in the comments below, because a lot of people, they ask me for advice, and if I don't know the advice, I'm not going to try to give you, you know, my idea of how I think they do it. I'll try to steer you towards the people that I know are best at it, so you'll get the real answers, you know what I mean? But this is done. Let me bring you guys down. It looks pretty cool, but in hindsight, again, I wouldn't have done the chameleon cells. I should have just left it be. But let's get down there and check it out. You can see the chameleon cells right here, but check out the center. Like, I was not expecting that. It almost looks a lot like one of them cloud pores, like a wing or something. And yeah, the chameleon cells, they came out pretty cool. Very multi-layered, but since it is monochromatic, there's a lot of gray. But, I mean, there are layers. And you can see the multi-rings within the cells, so those are really cool. But, I don't know. It's not blowing my hair back, y'all. What do y'all think?
If you want to watch another video just like this, click the screen right now and I'll see you there.